Yeah, in the 90s, we used to have to walk 15 miles to school in the snow with one
Both
shoe.
ways.
Both ways. One shoe. Yo, 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 what it is, what's poppin', what it do, what's happening, what up, though? Welcome to the Bias BS PodShow, where your opinion doesn't matter, kind of like Facebook fact checkers. They always get shit wrong anyway. I am your host, Bret, and this gentleman over here is my co-host and producer, Drew.
Yeah. Good episode we had last week, man.
Yeah, that was fun, dude. That was real fun.
Again, I want to thank Hectic and Illy for coming out last week and giving us a good time, man. It was great, man. It was good having them in the studio. Yeah, they're doing a great job over there at All 414 All. And yeah, just want to shout them out, you know.
Yeah, that was nice, man. That was such a good time, dude. We had a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun editing that too, dude. It's a good time, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit. We're gonna kind of talk about the new year, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
See what's in store for us this year. And also I wanted to talk a little bit about some sketchy behavior from a former wrestler. So
Okay.
I want to talk a little bit about those things. But first, we'll get into. Have you got a segment for us?
Yes, I do, man. We're gonna take it back.
All right.
Take you back to the best time of life, which I believe is the best time of life. Back to the 90s.
Hell yeah.
You grew up in the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. We're gonna play a little game called the Rewind. So I'm basically gonna. It's sort of like a this or that, but it's like it's gonna be centered around like the most nostalgic things in the '90s, and if you were that kind of person, or if you were this kind of person in the '90s, we did a lot of things happen in the '90s. Some of the best music, some of the best TV, some of the best movies, some of the best everything. Life was just great in the '90s. So you agree? You agree, right?
Hell yeah. Absolutely, dude. '90s was. It was like a whole vibe, dude. Like everything about the 90s was, I loved it.
Yeah,
I grew up in the 90s.
Yeah, I wish I could go back, dude. It was fucking great. So first thing we're gonna do, start off with TV.
Okay.
Were you a Full House guy or were you a Family Matters guy?
Full House for sure. It's not a racial thing. It's just I grew up on Full House. I love Family Matters too.
Yeah.
But if I had to choose, obviously it's Full House. I loved that show when I was a kid. It was like I grew up on that show. I used to cry on that. I remember I cried when Jesse left, when he married Becky, and then he like left and he was gonna leave, and then they ended up moving in the attic after that.
Yeah. There's a couple tearjerker moments in there.
Yeah,
Family Matters too. I think someone might have gotten shot. I don't know. Steve got shot or something like that.
I don't remember a lot of Family Matters. I did watch it because it was always on primetime TV.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
TV was way different back then, dude. It was like you had to have it on to watch it.
You had to sit there at that time.
Unless you had a VCR.
Or TiVo. Yeah, TiVo. Or you have a
TiVo came out in...
It came out in the 90s.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Late 90s. People were TiVo
late 90s. Okay, yeah, late 90s.
Stuff.
Okay.
Here's another hard one for you. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or Martin?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm a Fresh Prince guy, for sure. Martin, I didn't watch too much Martin in the 90s. I think I watched more Martin in the 2000s.
Okay. Yeah.
Not that I discovered it in the 2000s, but
right.
I think I just watched more of it because like it was just on more, like reruns and things like that.
This is the reason why I think so too, because we were kids in the 90s, and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was more geared towards teenagers and kids.
Right.
Martin was more of an adult show.
It was. You're right.
A lot of the jokes were more geared towards adults. There was no kids really in Martin at all. So, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Power Rangers or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Power Rangers. Before you even finish, I heard Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but Power Rangers for sure. That was my jam, dude. Damn it, this
For sure. Did you know that I'm also, actually, I'm going to say Ninja Turtles, but I was also a Power Rangers guy, both. I can't say which one I liked more. I think now it would be Ninja Turtles because they've stood the test of time, I think. Like kids nowadays still they still sell Ninja Turtle stuff and Power Rangers stuff too, but I think Turtles have never changed.
I think you're right. And the problem I think with the Power Rangers is that they tried changing shit up too much.
Yeah.
Like it was like you had we might have talked about this before as far as like Power Rangers. I think we did when we were talking about I had all the Power Rangers toys from McDonald's and from the movie and all that. But I remember they kept changing it up. Like it would be like Power Rangers Ninja, and then it would be like Power Rangers Neo, and then it was like Power Rangers in Space, and then it was like they just kept changing it up. Like just leave the normal Power Rangers. Like, and why'd you make the Green Ranger the White Ranger? I feel like that's racist. Get it together.
Doesn't make sense.
No.
All right, let's switch it up a little bit here with some music. Only a couple here. Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? Yeah, obviously, I know. Obviously, I know it's more. But NSYNC had lots of good hits.
I think it was. I think NSYNC probably was probably a lot better than Backstreet Boys, and I'm only going to say because Justin Timberlake was, he probably shined more out of anybody in any one of those groups, in either one of those groups.
Gay?
Yeah.
No, here's one for you that you like. Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera?
Ooh, that's a good one. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to say Britney back in the day, but Christina now.
Yeah.
Because you already know why. Britney's a fucking shit show, dude. That girl is... She has a lot of issues, and I don't blame her for it. I mean, it's clearly something going on, but that's just...
But we're going to judge them for the 90s, so you're going to say Britney Spears.
So 90s Britney Spears... Oh, that's so hard, though. Yeah, Britney Spears. Speaking of hard...
Hey. I think this goes along with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air thing. I think Christina Aguilera acted more adult, and I think Britney Spears... was more geared towards younger kids. I mean, she was wearing school outfits. She was in a school.
Yeah.
There was a lot of like, I'm a little kid type of behavior. Like,
yeah.
And Christina Aguilera was, she wasn't acting like an adult. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
she was. She was trying to,
like songs.
Yeah, yeah. For sure. But yeah, Britney Spears though, I think, yeah. Gotta be Britney.
Nirvana or Pearl Jam?
Nirvana.
Okay.
I gotta say Nirvana.
I think I'm with you on that one too, man. I love Pearl Jam and I love Nirvana, but I think in the 90s, because we got to stick with the 90s. In the 90s, Nirvana, nobody was touching them. I mean, they were just, you couldn't go anywhere without hearing them, or hearing about them. I didn't get that into Pearl Jam until I got a little bit older, because their songs are a little deeper. You have to kind of understand them a little differently. Also, you couldn't understand the thing he was saying, like, you know what I mean? Like, lead singer of Pearl Jam, you couldn't understand the thing he was saying. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. But, I mean, they both kind of were, like, mumbling. It was like mumble. It was like mumble rock.
Yeah, mumble rock. There you go.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's switch it up a little bit with movies. Let's go with Forrest Gump or Pulp Fiction.
Ooh, that's a really hard one. But it's not. It's not because
in the 90s, not now.
I know. That's why I'm going to say what I'm going to say. So obviously in the 90s, Pulp Fiction wasn't as popular as Forrest Gump.
Okay.
And that's kind of where my head was too, but Forrest Gump still stands the test of time.
Oh yeah, for
definitely.
Sure.
It still does. Like, it's still even difficult to put that movie next to Pulp Fiction too, though, because Pulp Fiction is also stands the test of time, but I feel like that's more of a cult classic.
Right.
But yeah, Forrest Gump. However, Pulp Fiction, I feel like I like it more now. Kind of like the Christina Aguilera thing.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you didn't get Pulp Fiction until you got a little bit older. It was kind of...
Yeah, I didn't really understand it. I didn't really understand it when I was younger.
Yeah, I don't think I did either. Titanic or Jurassic Park?
Titanic.
Titanic?
Yeah.
Over Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. It's weird. So Jurassic Park, though, I do remember I stopped kind of watching Jurassic Park. I seen the first one, obviously, you know, the original with Jeff Goldblum and whatever. That one, I remember seeing that when I was a kid, and I loved it. I loved Jurassic Park when I was a kid. I seen the second one, and then after that, it just kind of, I don't know, man. It kind of turned into like a Power Rangers situation, almost. Not as abstract as the Power Ranger situation, but
yeah, Titanic just was itself. They didn't make another one. They didn't keep making it different. Jurassic Park.
They really couldn't. You really couldn't make another one of Titanic.
Right. I'm gonna go with Jurassic Park on this, just because I can remember going to the movie theater that day that I went to the movie theater to see Jurassic Park. I was like, I wasn't really into dinosaurs, but for some reason that movie just changed a lot of things. Like,
it did, dude. The cinematic was fucking
the animatronics and all.
Was that a Steven Spielberg?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it had to have been. Yeah. Dude's a fucking genius.
Yeah. Oh, for
fucking
sure,
genius.
man. All of his movies just
hitters, dude. Hitters. Every single one.
Last one for movies. Lion King or Aladdin?
Ooh, fuck you, dude. This is way too hard. That's what she said. But it really is, dude. Man. It's a tough call, dude. It's a really tough call.
It is.
I'm gonna have to say Aladdin. I have to, because Aladdin was like, there was something about the magic of the movie, like the genie and the, you know how like when that cave thing like pops up and it's like, you know, it had to have been that part of the, you know, those type of cinematic effects, I guess.
Yeah, I think I'm with you on that. I thought I was gonna say Lion King, but like even Aladdin, like even like the magic in that movie was just like, it made you think of what would I wish for if I had 3 wishes.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's still something I think about. And then even the game, when they came up with the game, I was Aladdin player.
Dude, I have that.
Like,
I have that.
I got it at the house too.
Oh yeah, you do. That's right, dude. That's right, dude.
So, you know, a lot of reasons, you know what I mean, that I feel like Aladdin kind of killed it a little bit.
Aladdin was fucking crushing it, dude.
I don't think worldwide, but I think Aladdin, you know. All right, we're going to get a little into video games here real quick.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Were you a Nintendo 64 guy or were you a PlayStation guy?
Nintendo 64.
Really?
In the 90s, yes. Now, obviously, PlayStation 5, you know, obviously. But,
okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I do have a Switch. I haven't gotten the second Switch yet, and that just shows that I'm not too much into video games anymore. I'm still waiting on GTA 6 to come out. PlayStation kind of had its boost, I would say. When did PlayStation 2 come out? Was it the late 90s?
I think it was late 90s, 99 or something like that.
It was very late 90s or early 2000s. That's when the PlayStation got its push, was the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
The graphics on PlayStation 2 were like
right,
not even comparable to Nintendo. I mean, Nintendo had shit on lock with like the 64. They had GoldenEye. They had Mario, Star Fox, yeah. Zelda. They had all the, they had like all the RPG games for Nintendo 64. But PlayStation was a whole new beast when I want to just shout out Grand Theft Auto again.
Yeah.
I feel like ever since Grand Theft Auto came out, it changed the game.
For
like
sure.
Grand Theft Auto 3, I mean, for PlayStation 2, changed the game.
It made it like not even a competition. It just, and also when you got over a certain age, Nintendo is kind of becomes something more that's childish, you know?
Yeah.
Now,
but Nintendo in the 90s, for sure.
Yeah, 90s for sure. How about this? Walkman or Discman?
So,
I think I had a Discman when I was younger.
I don't remember having a Walkman. I know I always had one of those Sony, remember the Sony anti-skip?
Yeah.
Those ones?
Yeah.
That was more of like the early 2000s though when those came out. But yeah, I always remember having a portable CD player. I don't think I ever really had a Walkman.
Yeah. I'm trying to like look at the pictures in my mind. I only remember seeing Discman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
like,
CDs didn't really come out until the late
97,
late 90s. Yeah, late 90s. So yeah, CD's nuts.
All right. Let's jump into a little 90s everyday life.
Okay.
Were you a walk to school kid or were you to take the bus school kid?
I was excuse me. I was a walk to school kid.
Okay.
I lived real close to the school, so I would always either walk to school or my dad would like drop me off in the morning.
Okay.
I never really took the bus. I did take the bus in middle school because I went to a different middle school. I got kicked out of my neighborhood middle school, I guess you would call it.
Now, middle school, was that still 90s?
No, it wasn't actually. So no, I was definitely a walk to school or get dropped off. I never took a bus to school.
Okay.
Yeah, never took a bus. No, yep, always walked.
I think in the 90s, I think I walked too. But I think once I got to middle school.
Yeah, in the 90s, we used to have to walk 15 miles to school in the snow with one
Both
shoe.
ways.
Both ways. One shoe.
Pamela Anderson or Tiffany Amber Thiessen?
Ooh.
Who was your little 90s little kid crush?
So I'm going to have to say Tiffany Amber Thiessen because I didn't really know about Pamela Anderson. I mean, I probably did, but I didn't know too much about her until I was probably, 10 or 11 or whatever. And that was in the early 2000s. So, now Tiffany Amber Thiessen, she was a childhood crush. I used to see her on Saved by the Bell.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
She was like top 3 like females that I would.
So let me ask you this one then. Let's switch it up a little bit with that. Tiffany Amber Thiessen or Topanga from Boy Meets World?
Oh man, dude. Topanga. I would definitely
like Topanga.
I would like Topanga for sure. In the 90s, I still got to say Tiffany Amber Thiessen. However, Topanga, and I think also because I didn't really discover Boy Meets World until probably way after I was. When did Boy Meets World come out? I feel like it was like
in the 90s.
Mid 90s, right?
96, 97 or something?
A few moments later.
For me, it had to be Topanga because, like...
93.
Oh, wow.
So I didn't discover it. But Topanga's got
Oh, I see, because it was... Okay.
That's when it came out, but...
So I'm a little bit older than you, so, like, I was able to watch new episodes of Boy Meets World in the 90s.
Yeah.
So,
So you were born in what year?
88.
Okay, so I was born in 90. So you're 2 years older than me.
Okay, so not too far off. But
yeah,
there was still, so I was still like 8, 9 years old when I was watching Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so,
Right.
And Topanga was more at my age. I think that's the reason why I was, more. But then, like, to say Tiffany Amber Thiessen. But like, I didn't look at it or Tiffany Amber Thiessen like that until I got a little bit older. You know what I mean?
Her lips, though, dude. Topanga's lips.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
For sure. How about this? Were you a latchkey kid, or was your mom like a hover mom? And by this I mean, like, you latchkey kid. You kind of you came and went as you pleased. Your mom was at work, so you come home and kind of help yourself after you got home from school. Your parents weren't there, and
Yeah, I was latchkey for sure.
Okay.
My parents were both teachers, so I would get off school and they wouldn't be home until, they would be doing their after school stuff or whatever and, getting their work done and all that. So
Okay.
I wouldn't see them until usually after 4 p.m. So I'd be getting home, about an hour-ish earlier than them. And I'd just be chilling for a little while. And then, I would always go to my friend's house, dude. I was always going to my friend's house as a kid.
Okay.
Even during the week, So, yeah.
Yeah.
Latch and key kid, for sure.
I think I was the same way. My school was right next door. So, I mean, I had to be in at a certain time, and she made
Right.
sure of that. But I was all around the neighborhood, dude. I didn't really... Matter of fact, if anything... She was telling me to go outside and just go.
Yeah, that's
Don't
how
come
parents
in,
were
Don't
back
come
in the
inside.
day. Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? Don't come home until whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Stay out there. Go kick it.
It's
We
so-
don't want you
it's so
here.
different
It's so
now,
different
bro.
now.
Like-
It is, dude. It really is. Because, people realize, and the internet has made it worse too, dude, with, all the predators and all that other shit out there. But, there's always been nasty people, but I feel like the world has just gotten way more, like, parents want to be hover parents now,
Right.
We want to be like, dude, my kids don't go nowhere. My daughter just went somewhere tonight, like by her friend's house, but like that don't happen all the time. That's
and I'm sure it's a kid, it's a friend that and that she's been over there before.
Yeah, she's been over there.
I'm sure you maybe
4 or
have talked
5
to her
times
parents
already. Yeah,
before.
yeah.
It's like,
yeah, we know her. She goes
Yeah.
to school with her. Like it's,
my mom never met any of my friends' parents. Like, I would go over, she'd meet my friends, but she
I feel like
wouldn't meet
mine did. I feel like mine did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think she met my friends and then just judged their parents based off of the kid. Like, I don't know, like...
Based off how they act.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Like, oh, who the fuck raised you? You're not hanging out with that kid.
Or maybe I was the bad kid.
I think I was the bad kid for sure. I was.
She didn't
I
worry about
know
my-
I was the bad kid. 100%.
She didn't worry about my friends because I was the one to worry about.
Yeah.
And then last one, real quick. Playboy or Hustler? Them little under the mattress, in the sock drawers, or your mom don't find out magazine that you had ducked away.
I think it was at that in the 90s, probably Playboy. 'Cause I don't even think I knew about Hustler at that when I was that young.
Right.
So, yeah, Playboy. I got into the Hustler probably when I was, in the teens and
Okay.
yeah. Going by your friend's house and raiding his dad's under the bed stash,
Dude, I'm not gonna say who's. I'm not gonna name any names here, but this is a funny story. Like, I was over at a friend's house.
I think I know who it is. I think I might know this story, but go ahead, keep going.
I was at a friend's house, and I had other friends. I'm gonna keep it very vague because I
Okay,
don't want
all
anybody
right,
seeing
all
this
right.
and be like.
I'm going to laugh if I know who it is.
So I was at a friend's house, and I was with some other friends, and the parents weren't there. It was just us friends. And one of the friends went into the parents' room and went into their mother's parents' drawer and pulled out some shit that wasn't supposed to be shown. And dude, it was we were dying, dude. It was so funny. Bro.
I think I know who this friend of yours is. Did this friend live down the block from you?
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Did they though? Because nobody else knows who it is.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay,
I'm not saying anything.
All right.
Because...
But they did, though, right?
I'm not saying anything.
All right.
So,
all right.
That's not that business I want to put out there.
All right.
And
will you tell me? You're going to tell me after the show because I know who it is. Because I know who it is.
Of course.
And I'm pretty sure the same friend that you're talking about, that same bedroom, the parents' bedroom, I'm pretty sure I took a chick in there.
Oh, maybe.
Did the old...
maybe. The old
took
horizontal... horizontal limbo, horizontal
took the
cha-cha.
Took the old sausage boat to Tuna Town, you know.
Took the old log to the beaver. Took the old one eye to the optometrist.
All right,
but yeah, that was Rewind 90s edition. We will play this again with a different year, even maybe a year that we weren't even living in. See if we lived in that area, what we pick. So watch out for it. We'll do it again in the future.
So, going off the 90s, I know I was going to talk about video games. Maybe we'll talk about that later. But going off the 90s, I did want to talk about this today. One of my favorite wrestlers from the 90s, Ric Flair. He's been kind of having some questionable behavior. And I feel like this behavior has been going on for probably at least a year or two, probably more.
Is he off his rocker?
I feel like he is, man. I think he's getting to that age now where, where you kind of start looking at things a little bit differently, or maybe you just stop caring. I don't know. But the man is, how old is he? 76 years old.
I thought he was older.
I thought he was older, too. The way he's been acting lately, it seems like he's a little older than that. But, so... he's been doing these cameos for people, right?
Like those paid cameos?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And apparently, he's had a few cameos where he's just like slurring his words. He's all drunk and he's just like saying some off the wall shit. And there was a I don't know how old this is as far as like when the video happened, but the story was on Christmas Eve, and apparently a fan of Ric Flair bought a cameo, paid $1,000 for a cameo to...
That's a lot, dude.
That is a lot.
Who would pay for that?
Maybe it's just somebody... They obviously got money. Whoever that person is, they got $1,000 to waste, but whatever. So... we call that disposable income. Okay, is that what it is? I don't know, but so he paid Ric Flair $1,000 for the cameo, for a wedding gift for his friend that was getting married, right? So, I'm gonna play the video real quick. We're just gonna play the video first. Now keep in mind this was a gift for this gentleman's friend, and this is what Ric Flair said.
Now he's getting married. Oh my God. Why would you get married, motherfucker? It's the worst possible commitment you could do. Because as of the day you get married, 50% of everything is hers. I don't care how beautiful she is. Stay her girlfriend. It's family, Tina. And the military boys want to wish him the best of luck. Matt says diamonds are forever, and so is Ric Flair. And that's the God's honest truth, brother. I'm a diamond. I'm forever. I've overstayed my welcome, and my name is Ric Flair.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Hey, man.
So, what do you think about that? It looks like in that video, it looked like he had a couple like blood spots on it. It looked like he took a couple spills already earlier in the day, and he was like, it looked like he was chewing on something. Like, dude, I'm telling you, bro, he's not looking good, dude.
First of all, I want my money back.
Right.
I can't.
That's first things first.
Second of all, you're gonna get what you get from these people. I mean, granted, he shouldn't be doing it when he's drunk, because him giving his opinion on marriage, no one said that these cameos have to be perfectly how you want them.
Right.
I mean, if you're asking, especially someone like that, or a comedian, or anybody, like if I paid for a cameo from, I don't know, Will Ferrell or something, and he says something totally crazy, funny, outlandish, I'd be like, great, that's what I asked. You know what I mean? Like, what did you expect to get from Ric Flair? I mean, were they just expecting like a full congratulations? I hope you guys, wish you guys the best of luck, or like, I mean, I don't know, man. It's almost like you get what you're asked for.
No, I get what you're saying. Like you're not paying for this person, you're paying for that person. I get what you're saying, but it's like, I don't know the rules of Cameo, and like how you can, I don't know if you can like break down like, oh, I want you to say this, or like this is the person.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules of that. I'm
Right.
not sure, but
Right.
I don't know, man. It doesn't even seem like he tried on that. It looked like he was out at that party, right? Or wherever he was. It looked like he was out kicking it with a bunch of people, having some fun, maybe at a bar or something. Mm-hmm. And it looked like he was like, he was looking through his phone, and he got the Cameo notification like, hey, this guy wants this. And he was telling her, but like, hey, want to see me make $750 real quick? Watch this. And then he fucking just made the video. Just drunk as fuck, not even caring. Like,
Styling, profiling.
Woo!
Why'd you get married? I mean, I don't know.
Dude, and even when he was on the Kill Tony show, dude, he like left early because he was like, I don't know if he had like a change of heart or what it was. Like, he turned soft. Like, he was on Joe Rogan earlier in the day, and then Joe Rogan was like, oh, we should go on Kill Tony later, it'll be real fun, and he like explained the show to him, like this is what the show is about, and blah blah blah.
Right.
And then like he was all like, oh, I don't like that you guys are making fun of these people standing up here trying to do a minute of comedy and blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, that's what the show is. Like,
there's a couple people that have gone on there and acted that way, but they know what is. I mean, I don't know, man. But I think to the question and to the point, like Ric Flair,
he's losing.
Those guys know what's going on. He, for the most part, seems like he doesn't know what's going on.
I think he's just losing it, dude. I think
he's a drunk.
He's clearly a drunk.
I don't think he'd act that way if he wasn't drinking. I don't think he's like delusional or dementia or or Alzheimer's. I don't think none of that is there.
Yeah.
But he just needs to stop drinking. He's a drunk.
Yeah.
And that's
clearly. And I think it's starting to, clearly starting to get to it. Yeah. Get to him. So
he's probably going to die that way. He probably will die that way.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah. But I hope he gets the help he deserves, because Ric Flair's the man, dude.
Yeah.
Was the man.
Yeah. And let this be a lesson to you. Don't ask one of the biggest players in history for wedding advice, or for a wedding congratulations at that.
Yeah. So, or pay $1,000 for a cameo. That's pretty steep.
Or that, yeah.
That's pretty crazy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
we'll just take a quick break.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back in a little bit.
All right, sure.
Let's do it.
We may not know much, but one thing we do know is how to make merch with a poop on it. The new designs are in, and of course we still have our classics. It won't last, so get yours as fast as you can. Check out our merch and new releases on our Facebook, Biased BS. Then email your selection with color, size, and address to biasedbs@gmail.com. That's biasedbs@gmail.com. Thanks for supporting the channel. Now back to the show. We got a new review.
Hell yeah. Bias reviews. Let's do it.
Let's get it. Now, today's a little bit of a tricky one because what we're going to be tasting and reviewing is Flamin' Hots.
Ooh,
But
nice.
not just any Flamin' Hots, the regular Flamin' Hots. Now, the interesting thing about this is
Oh, the naked ones.
they're completely naked
Nice. I haven't tried
and
those yet.
stripped of all their color.
Nice,
And who
dude.
knows? Maybe the flavor's different.
Maybe it is.
I don't know. But when I seen these, I was like, there's no way these taste the same. There's no
They
way.
might. They might.
All that
you never
flavoring
know.
was in that red powder, or they led you
Yeah.
to believe. You know what I mean?
We
So,
should light one on fire and see if it burns like a red one
I
does.
should light a fart on fire right now.
Yeah, I could have lit one of them farts I had earlier on fire, dude. Them things were kicking.
So let's get into it. The Cheetos, Simply Naked, Flamin' Hots.
Hell yeah.
Let's see if they taste the same.
Now, when we rate these, are we gonna
Rate
compare?
them on okay.
Are we gonna compare these to Flamin' Hots being a 10?
So
Or
yes, we're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna rate these on how much they taste like the original Flamin' Hots.
okay. Okay.
Now, right off the bat, I can tell you that they smell like it.
I don't know if I can smell.
They definitely
The
they're not as
Flamin' Hot.
strong. They're not as strong as like usually when I open up a bag of Flamin' Hots, I can smell it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I didn't get that from this, but I can still smell them a little bit. Let's try
Okay.
this. Let's see what's
All right, here we go. It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
I like it though.
They're almost better.
A little bit.
You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You go first.
All right. So, like I said, I didn't get that immediate smell from the Flamin' Hot. It almost smells like a fart when you open it up. Mm-hmm. Or a foot. If a foot could fart, that's what it would smell like. But you could smell it. Now, the taste, I'm like, oh, this tastes just like a Flamin' Hot. But it didn't last as long. Like, there was this back end, like when you're getting done chewing it, that it kind of like picks up the heat, picks up the flavor, starts kicking more in.
Yep.
And that kind of started dying away earlier than normal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that red dye, dude, is kind of gives it that real super hot kick to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For some
I
reason.
don't know.
And
Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just used. Maybe I just want that red color there. I don't know.
And you know, I've eaten a lot of Flamin' Hots, and I feel like
They're pretty hot though. I can still kind of taste the hotness to them.
I feel like the red ones are hotter, and I don't know why.
I think you're probably right.
I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10 because I feel like it's not as hot, and the flavor doesn't last as long. The heat lasts a little bit there still, but the flavor doesn't last as long. It's not as hot. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay. 8 out of 10, not bad. I'm going to go a tad bit lower. Not much, but just a little bit. I'm going to give it a 7.7. I'm going to tell you why. It does. I do get that. I do taste the Flamin' Hot in there. I definitely get that taste right away. But like you said, it doesn't last as long, and it almost like at the end of it, it almost kind of tastes like cardboard a little bit.
Right.
I don't know why.
Almost like the Cheeto doesn't have cheese flavor on it. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like they put the Flamin' Hot seasoning on there, but no Cheeto flavor.
Yeah,
You know?
but I don't know. Yeah,
Something's missing.
something's definitely missing, and I hope they find it. and
today's episode of 48 Hours.
I hope they put it back in there, whatever that missing flavor is, but I don't know.
Yeah.
7.7 as far as taste goes, or as far as how it tastes compared to that one. But yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. It's different. Something is different about it. If you do like Flamin' Hots, you'll still love them, but I think they're going to be a little different. So
Yeah.
that's our bias review for today.
No, it's not. We're not done yet, actually.
Not done.
We have another bias review back to back. We are going back to back. So what I have here, I actually got these for Christmas, and I wanted to share them with my co-host here. These are Jelly Belly Cocktail Classics.
Whoa.
Have you ever had these before?
No,
Me
I have
neither.
not.
So I'm going to read off the flavors that they are. We got gin and tonic, margarita, mimosa, mojito, Moscow Mule, pomegranate Cosmo, pina colada, and strawberry daiquiri.
See, all those sounded good except for gin and tonic.
Yeah. So
I was waiting for Jack and Coke, whiskey sour, something
yeah,
like
I
that
know,
to
right?
pop up,
Something
like,
good.
Long Island iced tea.
So we're gonna. I don't even know which ones are which. I'm guessing
Margarita, shaken not stirred.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a few, and we'll just kind of. I don't know which ones these are, but we'll kind of figure it out, I guess. This one's got to be a pina colada here. I think this is a mojito.
Which one?
Have you ever had the Jelly Belly, what's it called? The Bamboozled?
Yeah, I have had the bamboozle.
That sucks, dude. The feet ones? They got like feet ones. They got
Ugh.
like...
Yeah, eggs.
Yeah.
Spit.
Ugh.
Diddy's
Alright.
dick.
All right, this has to be a pina colada one.
What color is it?
Yellow? Yeah.
Yeah, pina colada.
Mm-hmm. That's actually good. I'll fuck with that one.
Drunk already. Oh my god, you can almost taste like the alcohol in it.
Yeah, I know. Jelly Belly. One thing about Jelly Belly, they know how to get their flavors.
Yeah. I'm gonna try the gin and tonic.
I don't know
real
what
quick.
they're doing. What color is that one?
They're like whitish silverish one.
Oh, I can
grayish
get one of those. Let me see if I can get one of those.
All right, here's gin
I
and
got
tonic. Let's see how this goes. Brett's gonna get his real quick.
All right, I got it. Yeah, I'm just gonna put those right there. There we go. Wow.
There's almost nothing there.
Yeah, it was almost just like a
Okay.
sweet.
I can taste the gin. It has sort of like that piney taste.
Yeah.
Pine coney taste, like Tangeray. Like it kind of has that piney taste.
Yeah.
Try a couple of the other ones.
Let me see. I want to try the strawberry daiquiri. I bet that one's good.
Wow, that was a strong one. Someone made a strong drink on that one. Like I felt like there was a shot in that.
Which one was that?
I think it was the orange one.
The mimosa?
Yeah. I like mimosas though.
I do too.
What's this green?
Ooh, that one does taste like that.
Like there's alcohol in it. but
Yeah.
What's this green one?
It's either margarita or mojito. I think that one is... I don't know. I can't tell. It's either margarita or mojito.
Doesn't say right there.
Well, they're both... There's two green.
Oh.
They're both green. I feel like that was margarita. I don't know, but you can kind of taste the alcohol in that one too.
Wow.
Obviously, there's no alcohol in these. I don't think.
I don't know, dude.
Can't be.
I'm feeling kind of tipsy, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm already a little tipsy.
Next hour later, we're like, styling, profiling.
Right.
Woo!
Woo! You're doing the strut and shit.
But yeah, you know what, dude? I'm gonna go ahead and give these a good 8 out of 10 as well. They definitely. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give them 9. I love Jelly Belly, dude, and they do their job very well in finding these flavors, dude. No matter what it is, it doesn't matter if it's spit or someone's toe jam. You know what I mean? Like this tastes like there's alcohol in it, and
yeah, they know their shit.
If
dude.
it didn't, I would be like they failed. Like
Yeah.
these are alcoholic jelly beans, or not alcoholic, but flavored alcohol cocktail jelly beans, and they taste like it. So
Yeah, no, Jelly Belly does their thing for sure, dude. They know how to make a flavor like on point. I don't know how they do it, but
yeah,
whoever their team is, like their research team, whoever's A1.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say, 9.1, 9.2, 9.1. Let's go 9.1. Yeah, you guys are on point, dude.
Yeah. All right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
That was Bias Reviews.
Yeah. Shit stuck in my teeth.
Let me ask you a question real quick. It's been kind of lingering in my mind, and the question came back to me when I seen that cassette over there at Big Mama's house. Now, there's this thing that's been going around this year with some comedians about like they're not friends with certain comedians because those comedians were willing to sell themselves out and dress up like women.
Huh.
And they're not friends with those comedians because they tried to get them to dress up. Or they're not friends with certain companies or broadcast stations or whatever or movie people or whatever because they were trying to get them to dress up like women. And a couple of those people like Cat Williams or, I don't know, Ari Spears maybe. There's a couple of comedians that like refuse to be in a dress or portray themselves as a woman.
Right.
And I want to know what you felt about that. Like, do you think that's stupid? Because, like, if you go down the list of people that have portrayed themselves as women, Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Kevin Hart, I mean, mostly all of them, all the movie ones, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that?
I think... Listen, man, I'm going to tell you like this. I think that if the money is right, why wouldn't you dress up like a woman? Like if somebody gave you $1 million right now, would you dress up like a woman and go on TV? Fuck yeah, you would. Think about it. Right now.
It would, okay.
I'm just saying.
There had to be a reason, but if they just wanted to make fun of me, if it's for a laugh and I'm in on the joke and it's whatever, like Martin did with Big Mama's house and all that, like, yes, of course, you know what I mean. But there's like, I don't know, man. There's like this line that's like, they feel like they're being made fun of. You know what I mean? I think Cat Williams feels like if he puts on a dress, they're laughing at him. They're laughing at him, not with him. You know what I mean?
think
like,
their view on that is a little bit more deep, especially Cat Williams, because if he's talking about dressing up like a woman, he's gonna go into all these conspiracies about the Illuminati and they get you to do that in the biz, and you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
But I don't know, man. That's kind of that's one of them things where it's like I would have to see the situation first, like kind of like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably have to kind of see the situation first, like. But right now, at this very moment in my life, would I take $1 million to do it? Yeah.
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 Sure.
I don't
Right
care.
now,
Context doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter what the context is, except for obviously I wouldn't do no, like, I ain't do no gay shit. So I'm gonna tell you that right now. I ain't do no ever, never, not once, never do no gay shit.
I don't play with that gay shit.
I don't play with that gay shit.
I do it for real.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
So
Certain things I won't do.
straight like that, dog. That's how it goes. But yeah, man. I wanted to talk some quick sports.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
do
Cue
it.
the music.
By the way, congratulations on your little what do you call that?
Fantasy football.
Your fantasy football.
Oh. Well, I don't talk too much about my fantasy football team. It's kind of like guys holding their fish up after they go fishing. It's kind of like one of those deals, you know?
Hey, I do it.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's like, especially when women see you talking about it. It's like, I don't know, dry pussies across the board. So, but yeah, fantasy. Right now, thank you for the, what is it called? Recognition,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm getting fucking smoked right now in the championship. Derrick Henry, who ran all over the Packers, by the way. Step your fucking defense up. We did lose Micah Parsons. Packers are banged up. I'm all over the place, dude.
Bing, bang, boom.
We're fucking banged up, dude. We are just, it's horrible right now. We had to have a third string quarterback in yesterday.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's just, we got Jordan Love out with a concussion. We got Malik out with the shoulder, who probably shouldn't have even been playing yesterday. But dude, it was a crazy performance though. He did great.
Do you think? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying for as much as we were injured, our offense definitely was there. We showed up. Defense didn't. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Do you think Jordan Love is getting injured too often, too soon?
I think Jordan Love got injured because of a punk ass fucking. I don't even know who did it, but a punk ass fucking Bears player who wanted to go with helmet first, and that's what happened with the concussion. So.
But I think my question is like, since he's been playing, do you think he's taken more injuries than, let's say, Brett Favre had in the same amount of time? Like, do you think he's gotten more?
Well, Brett
Or
Favre, I
worse
can't say
type of
Brett
injuries,
Favre
I
because
should
Brett
say.
Favre, he played this was the 90s. Throwback to the 90s, callback, hello.
Yeah.
He played, I forgot how many games straight as a starter. He started, I'm pretty sure he might still hold the record for how many games he started in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Brett Favre,
Yeah, I think so.
he started with broken pinkies, the flu, I'm sure, back in the day. He started with a lot of injuries, and, that's how we were back in the 90s. We were tough.
Yeah.
But Packers are banged up, dude, like I was saying. It's bad right now for the Packers. We're going into the playoffs next week, or by the time you see this, next week. And I don't know how we're going to do, man. I really don't. It's not looking too good. The Bears just won the NFC North. That's crazy. You don't hear that too often.
Yeah,
that's something you
don't.
haven't heard in 7 years.
I mean, the
I
sun
guess.
shines.
Congratulations.
Sun shines on a dog's ass every now and then,
Well, yeah, you're right. But it is what it is, man. But on the bright side, Giannis is back.
Okay.
And he made quite the statement yesterday
All right.
in the Chicago Bulls game. We were already winning. It was already basically a done deal. Right at the end, Giannis almost fucked up my parlay, but he didn't. Shout out to that parlay I just hit. I'm going to post that right there.
Yeah.
$400. I was sitting here waiting for that game to end before we started recording tonight. So shout out to that, by the way.
Came in clutch. Giannis is always coming in clutch, dude.
Hell
He's,
yeah.
He's never lacking, dude. He's never, never got a bad thing to say about the guy, man. He's definitely doing what he's being paid to do.
Yeah.
I think him, you could tell that he appreciates his life and what it is at the moment. Like, I think he doesn't take it for granted.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
For
I
sure.
think he's not one of those big-headed, like, now I already got the money, I don't really need to play as good, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, but I think he just always appreciates every game and just appreciates being there. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's beyond his wildest dreams, and
yeah,
coming from another country,
came
and
from nothing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that humbles you a lot, and glad to have him on the team.
Yeah, for sure. Chicago didn't appreciate what he did yesterday, though. I'll tell you that much. At the end of the game, I don't know if you've seen this, but at the end of the game, like I was saying before, the game was already basically done. We were up by, I don't know, I think 7, 8 points. There was like maybe 10, 15 seconds left, and we just got the ball. Giannis could have just ran to the end of the court and just, dribbled it out, but it's Giannis, dude, and this was his first day back. He fucking did a windmill dunk, a Sports Center worthy windmill dunk, and it was beautiful.
In fact, let's see that windmill dunk.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that right there. It was a work of art, man. It really was, and they were not happy about that. There was a nice little scuffle after the game. Dude was pretty. It was, I don't know if it was like a sportsman-like thing,
Yeah.
with among, like a unwritten rule in the league with like among other players. But I thought it was a statement as far as like, look, dude, I'm back. Okay, I've been gone for a while. He's been gone for almost a month, I'd say. It feels like it's been about a month. Yeah. So he's like, I'm back. Bucks ain't doing too good.
Remember me, motherfucker?
Yeah, watch the fuck out. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's, dude. And
he's well rested. Like, dude, he's...
Bro, it's over, dude. Just watch the fuck out.
I think every year they should give him a month off.
They should, right, dude?
And then, you know what I mean? Like, let's get a little ahead, give him a month off, and bring him back, and,
But yeah, that was, dude, it was so, like, just watching that last night, dude, it felt... From flipping back and forth from that in the Packer game and being disappointed from the Packer game and then turning that on and then seeing that at the end of that game, I was like, yeah, dude, here we go. Yeah. At least my night's a little better now. So, but yeah, that was sports. Let's get into reel it in. Let's reel it in, dude.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
While he's pulling up these videos, make sure you guys check out our Facebook, BiasBS. Check out that merch. You see something you like, head over to our Gmail, biasbs@gmail.com. Send us a message. Let us know what you want, what you like, what color, what size, and where to send it to. And we will do our best to get it to you as soon as possible. Now, at the beginning of this new year, we will have a new site. It is a New Year's... What is it? New Year's resolution? Or either way, we're doing it. Watch out for it. We got it. Back to the show.
So I got a couple videos. Here we go. This one is really fucking funny, dude. Check this out.
What's up, dude?
You got a fucking problem?
What's up?
You gonna come up and find up on my ass? Yeah, make a fucking video, you fucking dickhead.
Come here.
Fuck you.
Come here. Come back here.
Line up on somebody.
Come here. Come give me a kiss. Give me a kiss, dude. Come here. Come here. Hey, come back and give me a kiss, dude. Come here. Come on, give me a kiss, buddy. I guarantee you, the guy who said give me a kiss, he could fight. You could tell by the calmness in his voice.
For
right?
sure, that dude could fight, dude. That was funny, though.
Stop getting out of your car. People lose their lives for silly stuff like this. Stop taking it personal. People are not cutting you off personally. They don't know who they're cutting off. And I understand it can be infuriating, but is it worth losing your life over? Come on, man. Life is too short. Smile. Relax. Everything's all right. God bless everybody. Give me a kiss, he says.
Hey, that dude makes a good point, though, dude, because especially, like, in Milwaukee, dude, if you get out your car like that, you better be fucking prepared that person don't have a fucking gun on them, dude. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yep. Because I just thought about, I was just thinking of, like, that when you do, like, get out of your car, bro. I would have probably already been out of my car. As soon as I could see him getting out of his car, I'm getting out of my car.
Yeah.
Like, especially if he's angry. Like, I know he's angry, and dude, especially if I got people in the car with me, like my girl, dude, you're not even getting close to my car, bro.
Yeah.
So come with it. Come strapped up. Come booted up.
Yeah. I mean, it was either that or dude already had a gun on him, or he could fight. Like dude was saying he could fight, or dude already had a gun on him.
Dude, that would have been funny if he pulled out the gun. Like, come give me a kiss, bro.
Right,
give me a smooch. Right. Give me a little fucking smooch, right? Kiss this, huh?
Kiss this.
Suck on this thing right here.
All right, this one says how to lose a girl in 20 seconds.
Excuse me, ladies. Yeah, so I'm gonna be straight up with you here. I am looking for a woman to shit on my chest tonight. Who's interested?
How much money you talking?
Maybe in the mouth.
How much you got?
How much burritos can you eat? That's the real question.
Oh, I ain't gotta eat no burritos.
You got a muddy shit?
Dude, she's
brewing up?
ready,
Take me up on the
dude.
offer. I asked her to shit on my chest. You make me feel safe, so I figured I'd let you know.
Dude, just
Excuse
told
me,
the
ladies.
cop.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be straight up with you here.
Shit, what's he gonna do?
That's California, though. So them cops don't even care about them
Dude, those
hookers
hookers
just
will do
walking
anything
around.
for some money, bro. They, like, she said, how much we talking?
Yeah,
like,
she
come
was
on,
ready to
bro.
go. You know the difference between a stripper and a hooker?
No.
$30.
Ooh.
All right.
Whoa.
This guy's talking about cars right here, and I totally agree with him. Check this out.
Hey, since everybody's so comfortable wearing knockoffs, can we get some knockoff cars? I would love me a Hell Dog, a Scat Bundle, a Range Rider, a Porsche 411, a Cadillac Escalator, a Jeep Strangler.
Jeep Strangler.
Hey, since everybody's so comfortable wearing knockoffs, can we get some?
Would you drive a knockoff car? I would.
I feel like they already have knockoff cars. Like
Kias?
No. What I mean is, like, okay, hear me out. Is it or is it not a Dodge Stratus is the bootleg version of a Dodge Intrepid?
Well, it's still a Dodge, though.
Okay.
Here's a better example. Toyota is the bootleg version of a Lexus. And they're actually made by the same company. It's just the Toyota is far more cheaper than the Lexus is.
It's hard to say they're knockoffs because they all cost so goddamn much, and they're all
cars
original
fucking
and
are
right.
expensive, except for Kias. Kias are pretty fucking cheap.
I think what I feel like is, like, there's certain car companies that make a car. They make a car, the expensive one, and then they make a cheaper version of that car. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's like the car world's version of a knockoff. You know what I mean? Like a Malibu and a Impala. You know what I mean? Malibu is the cheaper version of an Impala, you know, and they look almost the same. They run almost the same, and they're just the Malibu is just a little bit cheaper. Like, in material, it's probably not real leather. It's
you're probably right.
The electronics are a little bit shoddy. It's plastic, not wood grain. And
I mean, because they also do have, like, you know, base models and then sub models and you know all that shit too. So,
but with that being said, I would definitely drive a knockoff. If it moves, dude, it ain't knocking off to me. It ain't knock off to me, dude. If it's getting me from A to B, fuck it.
As long as the engine ain't knocking.
Fuck it. Give me the bucket.
Hell yeah. All right. Here's another one.
You said as long as the engine ain't knocking?
Yeah. All right. Here's another one. Here we go.
You heading out?
What's up?
You heading out?
Yeah.
All right, you're not gonna go shiver your timbers, are you?
I'm not gonna what?
I said you're not gonna go shiver your timbers, are you?
I'm not gonna shiver my
Okay,
timbers.
because if I catch you shivering
Stop,
your...
I'm not
Dude.
shivering my timber.
All right, Jesus.
Siri, take you to the room.
Are you kidding me? Dude, seriously? What
This is something else. I swear this is something.
You heading out?
What the hell?
Dude dressed up like a pirate and shit. All right, remember this dude right here? We played him on the. We played one of his videos on the last podcast.
I'm sorry, I can't read your menu board. It's fogged up or something.
Oh.
And I got a bum knee. I can't come inside. I mean, what kind of platters do you have?
You want a fish and chicken platter, or you want a fish and shrimp?
What all comes on it, like the sides?
Oh, it comes with sides, yeah. We got number 10, 2 fish, 6 shrimp.
I'm sorry.
All right, here's one more. One more, and it'll be the last one.
Just wondering, I didn't see nothing on the menu.
Yes, we have a menu right here.
What kind of sandwiches you have?
We have like gyros, Italian beef.
You have meat on it?
Yes.
It does, lovely.
Huh?
What's on the Italian beef? Can you tell me roughly?
It's red sauce, mozzarella.
Just wondering, I didn't see nothing on the menu.
That dude's pretty funny, dude. He does farts too, fart videos.
Yeah, I seen that guy. I was gonna ask, is that the fart guy?
Yeah, that's the fart guy.
That's the only dude I've ever seen with a fart video that his farts all sound super wet as hell.
Yeah,
dude.
they do. They are super
They're
wet.
like super
dude.
like
he does have some wet.
Shit his pants, you know.
Yeah, he does, dude. Yeah, he does. Definitely. But so yeah, that's gonna go ahead and end the show. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate all the love and support. Thank you everybody for smashing that like button right over there. Stay active in the comments. Share this video on your favorite social media platforms. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure you guys are subscribing in the bottom right corner over there. We appreciate that. And also, we just want to say again, thank you for everybody that's been following us since the beginning. We know it's a new year coming up, so we just want to thank everybody once again. So appreciate that. And remember, this is where your opinion doesn't matter, kind of like self-checkouts. Still losing money. So, all right. And we're still going to steal, too. All right. Take care.
Peace.